Are you struggling to find a fire pit that suits your needs? Either too heavy, not big enough, cost too much money? Then stick around, because we're going to be talking about the 3.3 kilogram pop-up fire pit. Let's get into it. So here you go, here's a pop-up fire pit. Comes in its own carry bag, smaller than what you would a camping chair, I'd say. Let's have a look and see what's inside. So as you can see, I've already used mine quite a few times already. So it rolls all up together, which is nice and neat. You get two of these Velcro straps to keep it all together. Basically you get your four sides, the fire pit frame itself, and the fire pit base. Basically this is a lightweight mesh. Like I say, as you can see, it's had plenty of use already. Now this is an optional extra. I paid extra for this. I think I paid about $25. This is classed as the heat shield. So this basically is a no trace item that you would use on the fire pit. So basically if you're somewhere that you've got a nice green lawn or something, but you still want to have a fire, well, you basically put this underneath, which I will show you, and then basically that prevent any damage happening to the grass underneath or any ground that you're at, where you basically can leave no trace of a fire being ever present. So they say it takes about 60 seconds to erect. So let's get the timer on, shall we? Okay, I'll start and stop it and show you the results. Alrighty, let's do this. Pressure's on. So they say basically pull it apart just like that. Grab all your sides. Put two gable ends on first. And then your front and back. Once you've done that, grab your mesh. Has the rings there that you just place over. It's quite tight, so just do a little bit. One end, don't push it all the way down. Grab the other end. And once it's all on, then you just push it down gently. Till it hits the bottom. Oh, there you go. 1 minute, 3 seconds. So not far off, just 60 seconds there. And basically for the heat shield, as you can see here, I've just got some Velcro tabs, and they go all around each leg, and that basically goes underneath. I'll show you how it goes. So hopefully you can see that. That's with the heat shield on. Just underneath there. It sits about 3 inches below the actual mesh itself. So there you go, the pop-up fire pit. Why do I love this thing? One, it's very lightweight, only weighs 3.3 kilos. I actually put it on my scales and it weighed about 3.5 kilos. So it's around 3.3 kilos. So if weight's an issue for you, then I definitely recommend buying this fire pit. What do I also love about this fire pit? It's nice and big. 610 by 610. Got plenty of room to put heaps of firewood on there. Get a good fire going. Especially if there's more than a few of you sat around the fire. You know, It's going to keep everybody warm. Now you're probably looking at this mesh and thinking, well, that looks very flimsy. Well, they actually rate this. They actually claim that this can hold up to 56 kilograms, I think, around about that. So what we're going to do, I don't have 56 kilograms on me, but I do have 2 children inside who weigh around about maybe 40-45 kilos. I think what we'll do is we'll stick them inside and see what happens. So what else do I love about this fire pit? Well, because this mesh is on top here and it's all open, it's good ventilation. You get good air flow underneath. So it lights the fire nice and quick. Another great feature for this as well, what we found out, that when you sat around the actual fire pit itself, if you don't have the heat shield there, you can basically just slide your toes just underneath and you get a good toasty toes on there. So if you like your feet to be warm, this is the ideal fire pit for you as well. Just make sure you don't burn your feet, that's all. Another great feature with this fire pit is that they say, and I've tested it myself, that once you've finished with your fire pit and you've disposed of your fire accordingly, this basically takes 90 seconds to cool down. So yeah, I tested this out. We had a fire, disposed of the fire, wood, and then basically took this back to the caravan, which was only 50 meters from where we were having the fire, and put my hand straight on top of it, and it was completely cool. That was less than 90 seconds or around about that time. So another great feature, you can pretty much pack this away 90 seconds after you've had a fire. Now if you're wondering, well, can you cook on this? Well, you can, definitely. So if you've got your hot pots and stuff, you can stick them straight onto the hot coals. There is also another kit that you can buy with this that basically has the grills that go all over the top. So they're an optional extra, but they basically do sell them in the shops. We purchased this particular fire pit from Tent World, and we paid $150 for it. So this is Lula. Say hi, Lula. Hi. This is Polly. Hi. Alright, let's just put these one in at a time and see if this thing can hold up the kids.
What?
These are my beautiful volunteers.
What?
We're going to stand in here.
No, I'm not.
No, come on. No, it's not
go
hot.
first.
Stand in it. Sorry. Stand in it. It's cold. It's not even hot.
No, what is this break?
It's not going to break because it holds your weight. So there you go. That's one child inside. Obviously hesitant to get into a fire pit. Stay there.
No, don't do it. I'm scared.
So Lula weighs about just under 20 kilos, I think. What do you weigh, Polly? About 24 kilos. There you go. So there's 24 kilos and a 20 kilo baby. You sure you're just going to stand in it for me, Lula?
Yeah.
Alright, don't move too much. Face each other. Alrighty, there's 2 children inside the fire pit, weighing roughly around about 40 kilos. How good is that?
Okay.
Thumbs up, girls.
Please give me up.
Okay, so I'm ready to put this thing away now. We'll time it and see how long it takes me to put it away. So I basically just wanted to show you how you lift the mesh out at the bottom there. So the reason why we put the sides down and front and back before we put the mesh in, so we can simply just raise the mesh up using the gable ends. So that's the reason why we put that in that particular way. Alright, let's start that clock and see how long it takes me to put it away. The heat shield. Grab your mesh, which will have cooled down in 90 seconds. Heat shield. Start rolling. Grab your Velcro straps. 1, 2, to put it in a bag as well. Let's do a few. Let's do a proper review. Oh, tricky. Get the leg one first. Stop the clock. One minute, 25 seconds. Alrighty guys, there's our video on the pop-up fire pit. Don't forget, we bought this from Tent World for $150. You can buy it online as well. I will leave the link in the description below so you guys can go straight to the websites. We highly recommend this fire pit. Definitely suits our needs. We're currently traveling around Australia in a caravan, and weight was a massive issue for us when it comes to fire pits. So with this weighing only 3.3 kilos, 3.5 kilos, around about that, it was a great incentive for us to buy this particular fire pit. We also loved how big it was, being 610 by 610. I looked at quite a few fire pits out there. Some of them just weren't big enough, and if they were big enough, you were paying a lot of money. You were paying anything up from $300 to $600 for a fire pit, which is ridiculous amount of money, in my opinion. Now there are some great cast iron ones out there, or heavy duty steel, but you know you're going to be looking at up to 15 to 20 kilograms for those fire pits. So if weight isn't an issue for you and you want that particular brand, then that's great, go ahead and buy that one. I just wanted to show you guys our pop-up fire pit and how much we love it. Hope you enjoyed this guys. Please give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to that channel. Press that bell notification so you're notified next time I put a video up. Take it easy. See you on the next one.